like, because think about how much of a cornered marker that is in manga, and I'm just like, man, the West hasn't really done, like, they've gone whole hog with superheroes, but like,
I mean,
really
they could definitely
like,
do more fighting tournaments, but that's not really the same thing as what you said.
No, you're right, but like,
or
I don't know.
are you suggesting that wrestling comic books go for the Tony Khan booking route?
No, not Tony Khan. What I say is like a fucking Lucha Underground graphic novel would go hard.
Baki the Grappler Memorial Tournament already being booked right now. I don't even know if Baki the Grappler is dead. Joe Yabuki Memorial Tournament. There you go.
The Rikishi, that one picture of Rikishi Memorial.
That's just the photo that exists in the picture frame that, you know, it's on every anime cinema screen whenever they do a funeral. Like, that's the one that Kuwabara is reaching out and trying to grasp after Rikishi dies.
Yeah. And Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah, it's just Wile E. Coyote. Of course it would be.
No, it's like, I definitely think, like, because people like professional wrestling, especially when it's presented as a medium that, like, it's real. When it's presented that it's real, people love professional wrestling.
I agree.
Like, when people see wrestling moves in movies, it's like, oh, that's a real spine buster that Hobbs is giving Shaw, or the Green Goblin is giving Spider-Man. So, like, yeah.
Which superhero do you think would pull off a figure 4?
Captain America.
Damn. I think his size are too big.
He definitely wouldn't pull off a sharpshooter. That's Captain Canada's shtick.
Only if he were screwing over Captain Canada.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Captain Canada, but I don't think he's called Captain Canada.
You know what? Ilya Dragunov should show up tonight and win the Rumble and challenge Cody.
Yes, actually, yes. Hold on, yes. Like, you get back in the kitchen and keep cooking.
I mean, I can't be in the kitchen and also here. Sorry.
I'm getting over my cold. It's just, man, that cough is still just.
Can you go ahead and check audio now?
Oh, are we live?
Yeah, for about 3 minutes now.
You never told me we were live. Also,
well,
I didn't see the notification. We also
bot,
didn't get the server announcement.
The bot went really quickly.
Okay. Oh, that's a great thumbnail.
You're welcome.
I like that Dusty's there.
Dusty is there. And he's a bear.
As a seal. Is he a bear? Oh, he's a bear. He is a bear.
Yeah, big round grizzly bear.
Yeah, we sound good. I can hear things.
Alright, let me go re-get the spreadsheet clippy thing that Quiz made so I know how far we can go before we hit the 4-hour block for next week. There we go. Sinky scoop. Oh no. I'm gonna fucking do it, Shrekky! Alright, so it looks like we're doing Trial Former, Trial Ladder today. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit the opening now. Are you in the stream?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, you could... I guess you muted the game while also listening to me. And that's why you're confused.
Well, yeah.
I guess. Alright, well, whatever. Time to load the game! I think this is the right one. Oh, okay, this is the right one. 1:32:07 p.m. last week. That sounds right. Now remember, we've gone years into the past. A number of them.
In a time before people.
Alright, hold on. This is the, first one. This is the first case. Okay.
Yeah,
Different game.
This happened last week. We saw we saw this.
I remember seeing Grammary in the bed, all dead and shit. But
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Nick talking with Grammary here was we saw this last. Was this how we first? And now, Grammary's like this, and he's like, he's gonna get shot in the bed.
Well, I think that's a different Grammary. I think that's Uncle Isaac.
Oh yeah, that's Grandpa Grammary.
That's Trucy's uncle, yeah. As opposed to her dad, who is dead. And locked in my basement. Oh. Sorry. Autoplay. Okay, it's been a long time since I felt like such a rookie. Gotta try and relax. Good morning, Mr. Enigmar.
I'm sorry to have sprung this on you so suddenly.
I received the files from your previous attorney only yesterday. Honestly, I'm not even sure I'm prepared.
I understand I'm asking the impossible of you.
Well, yes, you haven't actually told me anything. All we did was play cards.
And that was enough.
Actually, it wasn't. Trust me. Morning, Daddy!
Ah, I'm so glad you came.
You okay, Daddy? They picking on you?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry you're getting bullied, Daddy. That's a mean thing to happen to you. Good morning. That's a cute outfit you have on. Thanks! My first show today! I'm 12 years old! Old boy! Look what he started. Here! Seems fate's clock will make twins. Fucking. Alright. At least only less than 10 swift minutes remain. To all those who have supported me in my life's work, I give you farewell, Magnifi Grammary. I just got over there in the mail. They told me to get it to old boy in the blue suit with the spiky hair. They said it was really important. I think that's you.
What's this? A memo for you or some such? He's got a gun.
I think that might be like a pack of cards.
Oh. Well, how do you feel about the trial today?
We'll get through it somehow. Incidentally, the prosecutor today is a new guy here.
Ah, an easy win then, yes.
They're calling him a true thoroughbred in the history of the prosecutor's office. Of course, there's one of those every year.
The switching of attorneys just before a trial. I know it's a difficult situation to put you in, but allow me to say one thing, Mr. Wright.
Yes?
They will not be able to pronounce me guilty today. So do your best, but do not worry.
First time a defendant's ever given me a pep speech. I'll do what I can. Daddy, no! Every time you laugh, you die a little.
Yes. Isn't that right, Trucy?
Yeah, she does. Yeah, he does die a lot.
So you think are we getting Gavin or Gavin's brother from Trial 1?
Well, if they are a prosecutor, it should be Gavin.
Oh yeah, Gavin was losing his shit during the meeting today last week.
Yes. All right. So his name is Shoddy Enigmar, but he is known as Zach Gremory. No, yes.
Yes, he is Shoddy Enigmar, and his performance name, his kayfabe name is Zach Gramery.
Yeah. This is like the old games.
This is like the old games. It's me, the judge. Is the prosecution ready?
I was just thinking, is this what all the fuss was about? Bit of a buzzkill, really?
Buzzkill? There's some kind of crime?
One of the worst. This is a trial, yeah? Where are the sweaty palms, the pounding hearts? The Galena's concert got 10 times the thrill this geek's got.
Who were you again?
Clavier Gavin. I came to get the party started. Legally, yeah?
Gavin, defense attorney Christoph Gavins.
Aw, thing is, my bro, whatever the fuck I'm saying. Haha. I'm 12 years old.
You're out of your league, rock boy.
I know what you think. You out of your league, rock boy. True, my debut single, 13 Years Hard Time for Love, went platinum overnight. But that's just a hobby compared to this, yeah?
Talkative, aren't you? I like your affected Euro rock accent, by the way.
I'm just getting warmed up here, attorney, right?
Perhaps you'll be so kind to fill us in on the case.
Act chung, baby, time to call on the opening act. What was his name again? Oh yes, Detective Gumshoe! Welcome back, brother! Yay! You look
You're
so
doing too
washed
many
out
I
in
guess
the
I
new
was-
style.
Hey, you're the one caught me up here, sir. Name's Dick Gumshoe. I'm a homicide detective known at the precinct.
Detective Gumshoe, long time no see.
Hey, you!
Oh, what, me?
Today's the day, pal. Today I win and you lose. I got confidence in my testimony today, see?
What you normally lack in confidence in your testimony?
Yeah, detective, this is my stage, Condiactics.
Huh?
All this hey youing and such, and I could care less about your history together.
Oh.
Yeah, baby. Act
Very
on.
well, Detective Gumshoe, if you would. Please tell us about the case at hand. It
Among
happened
us.
6 days back. What? Fuck you! The killer comes in, puts a pistol to his forehead. Bam! Lights out. Them's the facts. Not so long ago, the victim, Magnific Greyman, was a magic man. Under magic spell, as it were. Ah, yes, the great magician. He retired years ago, though.
Say the name Magnifi to one of my people, I'll shoot you in the fucking head.
Yeah, you youngsters today sure don't love shooting things in their head.
Yeah,
Anyhow, I retired what was it? A male ignorant tutor or something? Doing something to his liver, I think, yeah.
in other words, he had liver cancer. He had only 3 months left to live. And the prom, it was tomorrow.
The prom's always tomorrow.
Every day's the prom if you got bitches like I do, baby. Why not wait for him to knock on heaven's door? Why shoot him?
I wouldn't have quite put it so lyrically, but it's true. Why make the effort to commit murder when the victim was about to die?
Incidentally, the victim had a serious case of diabetes.
Diabetes?
In fact, he was about to shoot up with his leg. This is nothing but chronic diabetes and cancer. As much as it pains me to say, the victim was at the end of his life.
Prosecutor Clavier, I'm looking at your stream. Why are you trying so hard not to laugh, dog? That's super disrespectful.
Knocking on heaven's door. Perhaps he can enlighten us as to the circumstances of the shooting.
Yeah, sir. Actually, the victim kind of ordered the defendant to do him in. A few days before it happened, the victim sent a letter ordering his own murder. The defendant did what was asked of him, shot the old man in the forehead. The bullet was fired from the pistol found at the scene, no doubt about it. And the pistol definitely belonged to the old man, sir. You're saying that the victim ordered his own shooting?
Those are the facts. I have here the letter in question. To my beloved student Zack, to you I entrust the task of killing me. That's all it says. It doesn't say anything more. Don't look at any of the rest of it.
Very unusual indeed. Although such a thing would really be going to put enough. You cannot refuse, and we both know the reason why. Detective Gumshoe, can you explain this to the court? Unfortunately, even the defendant won't say a peep about it, sir.
One thing bothers me about this. Why didn't he just say 11? Why have him come in at 11:05 without some specific reason?
The devil in the details, head attorney.
Well, was there some reason?
As it turns out, there was every night for half an hour starting at 11. The victim, Magnifique Ramery, was given an IV.
It is in the picture. You can see it right there. Look. Full of green, gloopy glabatus. I wish I could have an IV.
Now I want Baja Blast!
Your Honor, we all desire a tasty and nutritious Baja Blast, but we need to figure out who killed Gramarye first. What's this reason he couldn't refuse, I wonder?
He's got what plants crave. Actually, the victim kinda ordered the defendant to do him in.
Just because he got the letter doesn't mean he went through with it.
Oh, I disagree. The victim was indeed shot in the forehead after all, just as he had commanded.
Could be a setup. Let's not be in such a hurry. Maybe we should let the witness talk for a change.
Thanks, pal.
Why the fuck did you press on him? Why did you do that? How do I know? You're not going to let him talk. You're going to press on him again. You're going to do it right fucking now. I know you.
A few days
know what
before
God
it
damn
happened, the victim...
This letter was sent by the victim. There it is. Sorry, that's you.
Score one for the boys!
Excuse me, Detective Gumshoe, I'll have you know that Sunday morning is for the girls.
Things aren't the way they used to be, I guess.
Nope, it's all girls' time now, Your Honor.
So anyway, I'll keep plowing ahead. The defendant did what was asked of him and shot the old man in the forehead.
Oh, really? How can you be so sure?
Would you look at that? Blue JVO is now live on Twitch.
Hey, would you look at that? Zeke's been playing Star Wars for a while. on Steam.com.
I said
Get
Mech
him.
Warrior, but I didn't think... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Buddha, kill Jesus.
Boo that kid, Jesus!
Yeah, Jesus, get Buddha.
Boo, Jesus!
That fucking Eric Andre bullshit.
Maybe there's something in there I can use. So they're saying the defendant shot the victim in the forehead. I think there's a hole in the prosecution's argument. Clearly Mr. Gagnar shot something else.
Sorry for all the coughing.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Bingo, pal. That's why the defendant popped the one in the forehead.
Wrong! The defense disagrees. You see, the defendant had another choice he could make. What, then again you prove it with the Indeed,
If the
I
clown
can.
doesn't have... if the clown doesn't have an exit wound in the back of his head, they can't really make the argument that he used the clown to muffle the gunshot.
That is true.
What did the defendant shoot?
Eh, 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 eh.
The clown doll!
Take a closer look, see? It's been shot in the forehead, too.
Ah! There's a hole in his forehead.
And not just any hole, Your Honor. One that's readily available for anyone who comes by. He didn't just shoot the doll, he shot the doll's forehead. His forehead?
Sorry, I forgot I'm giving him a younger person voice because he is young and a baby and an infant and stupid.
He shot the clown doll square in the forehead.
He shot the clown doll square in the forehead.
The defense has raised an intriguing possibility. That hole in the clown's forehead that definitely looks like it's been shot. Bailiff, send someone to investigate the matter.
No, bailiff, don't do it. No, bailiff, don't do it. I'm impressed, but I expect nothing less. Still, this doesn't mean he didn't shoot the victim.
Perhaps he did have to shoot the forehead, as ordered, but the letter says nothing about whose forehead. This was the only way he had to follow his orders without taking a life.
The bullet hole in the clown's doll's forehead does demand an explanation. It very well might be a clue. Your prosecutor Gavin is right. It does not prove the defendant's innocent. You cannot say for sure that the defendant didn't shoot the victim.
Sorry, Mr. Knight. Sorry. You know what? Fuck it. He's just using his normal voice now. He had a growth spurt. His balls descended in the 5 minutes since this case started.
Detective Gumshoe, please take this new factor into account of the testimony. So what if he shot the clown? He still shot the victim, pal. Hey, not a bad summary, pal.
More of a confirmation than a summary, but whatever. That was really more of a confirmation than a summary. But our defense attorney seems pleased enough with himself. Do these people ever miss a chance to mock me? Well, now that Mr. Light's gotten that out of his system, shall we continue with the testimony? I didn't have time to gather all the details before coming in here, so fuck him.
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
Give me the mic. Don't let the camera stop for whatever reason.
Actually, the victim, a few days before it happened, the victim sent a letter ordering his own murder. The defendant did what was asked of him and shot the old man in the forehead. The bullet was fired from the pistol found at the scene, no doubt about it. And the pistol definitely belonged to the old man, sir. So what if he shot the clown? He still shot the victim, pal.
Alright, we haven't pressed on the 4th and 5th one yet, so...
That's the one! It's a funny-looking gun, so there's no mistaking it.
It is indeed a funny-looking gun. I bet if I pointed this at my forehead, I wouldn't kill myself.
Watch, persona... Dead.
Watch, persona... Just the blank powder spews all over him. Like, I was technically right. I've never heard of Zack and Balance quick draw shoot 'em. Tell me more. Ah, a woman!
Specialties. Zack and Valor stand at you, and then they shoot. But the bullets don't hit her. Instead, they hit everything else on stage. That's one of the pistols they use in this show. Got a great design, huh? The kids love it. Kids love guns.
Yeah, many boys and girls joined the circus just to have access to guns.
Troop Grabbery stopped doing that act a while ago. The old man held on to that pistol ever since. So now, the Zach Grabbery, that thing I said, it's like he's got a gun. That makes sense. But it could also be a deck of cards.
It may be a gun. I don't know.
Yeah, but he only held one round. By the way, the pistol's firing chamber is empty, and it shows traces of being fired recently.
So were any fingerprints found on the gun?
Unfortunately, no. Of course, the defendant is known for wearing gloves. We might say that a lack of fingerprints is, in fact, a fingerprint of its own. Boom, Daddy!
Aha! Intriguing point. Well done.
No, Diddy.
In case the court accepts the evidence,
Alright, let's examine the gun and point it at ourselves.
my grandchild will get a kick out of seeing this. Twirl the gun. Woo! 6 shots. More than enough to kill anything that moves.
I did see it going red at some point, so there is like a thing to examine here.
Check the butt of the gun. Maybe check down the barrel.
Yeah, okay.
Check the hammer in the barrel.
Not in the hammer. Yeah. Stroking along the shaft. Make sure I don't miss anything.
No.
Nah.
Did we check the trigger?
Let's check the trigger. Trigger warning, by the way, folks.
Yeah. No. Nothing on it.
Nothing on the trigger. We good, G. Anything in here?
Insulin?
I always hated getting shots. I guess Magnify was giving himself the insulin shots. There's no way I could do that. Ugh. Wait, if Magnify uses to inject his insulin, why are there no traces of it having been used? Something to keep in mind. For now, it's time to return to testimony.
Ah!
So you still shot the victim, pal. But if the gun has only one bullet, you
Yeah. He can't also shoot it. It's one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. If you hadn't missed that, you might have come to a very different conclusion. Understand?
After he shot the clown in the forehead, he went in.
Wrong. Stupid oaf. You dumb motherfucker. Let me engage with you one more time. The murder weapon.
The
only
murder
has
weapon?
one bullet.
How?
This pistol only holds one bullet at a time.
Ah.
If he had shot the clown in the forehead, he couldn't have shot the victim too.
Yarg!
That's not a contradiction, not even close. All he had to do was reload the pistol after the first shot. Oh, where did he get the extra bullet? They're not so easy to come by, you know. Idiot! Dumb German stupid fucker. Prove to us how he got the bullet. I don't want to! This is hard! This isn't like playing guitar. His party's just getting started. And I haven't proven anything yet beyond my good looks and startling record sales.
And utter lack of humility.
What's this? It seems that the prosecution has another witness prepared.
Oh, I have so many witnesses prepared. We're gonna have a gang's
Aw.
row come up here. Time for my decisive witness, of course. A witness who you will find can prove one thing for us. That it was Zach Grammarly who shot the victim in the forehead.
Very well. We will pause for a 15-minute recess.
Who wants to go on
Court
the
is
seesaw with
adjourned.
me?
No, no, Mr. Gavin. You need to win at least 3 cases before you can invite the judge on the swing set or the seesaw.
God, I hate social linking.
Gumshoe, would you like to? Well, yeah, we've worked together, so social link go.
Unbreakable bond, Gumshoe.
Uh,
We've only just begun.
I did not think you would believe me if I told you. Better that you have discovered
fair.
the truth for yourself. I was thinking you know.
You thinking I would? You'll scare
You're
Trucy.
scared, Trucy.
Speaking of which, where is she?
You have seen the problem yourself. The letter, the one. I could not deny that it is death.
Why not? Are you stupid? What is this for now business?
I have done many things in my life, some well, some poorly. But this is a cross we must bear alone of all times.
Who is we?
You wanted to know about the night of the incident?
Yeah.
Of course, I had no intention of shooting my mentor. I snuck into his room that night at the appointed time,
And I just
and found there upon his bedside table 2 pistols.
2?
Yes, one I had used on stage, and one that had been used by my partner, Valent.
Oh, and for the Zack and Valak quick draw thingy.
My mentor. I had the look of one sleeping. I stood by his bedside, hearing only the light sound of his breathing. Then I took the pistol into my hand. I cannot deny that my resolve faltered then, for a moment.
You faltered? You mean you thought about shooting him?
Recall, there was a reason that I could not refuse his quest.
Why? Is it
His
because you're
last
stupid?
such request? A bit, yes.
Good.
To be
Got
honest,
one
I have
victory.
not always been steadfast, and I fear that I brought pain upon Trucy.
Was Magnifique coercing his students somehow? What was going on in Troop Grammarly?
Yet, in the end, I did not shoot him. Instead, I turned and shot the clown. I took the pistol I had fired and placed it in my pocket.
Right there in your pocket, where we can see right now. When you brought it into the,
We'll
you
find
brought
out
that
a
into the
different
courtroom. That's fucked up that you were allowed to do that.
Rifling box. Yes, well, that is all I have to tell you concerning the case.
You mean there's something else you can tell me?
Ha 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 ha! You are a fascinating man, Mr. Wright.
Thanks.
Yes, there is something. My mentor, his eyes opened.
What? Magnifique Grammarly?
The old devil, he was not asleep, you see. Of course, the gunshot would have woken him anyway. And there we had our last discussion as mentor and pupil. It was not a long discussion, maybe 5-10 minutes or so.
What did you talk about? Did you talk about drugs?
Haha, Mr. Wright, did I not just tell you? It does not concern this case.
Zach Grammarly. He seems pretty steadfast to me, or maybe just too stubborn.
Mr. Wright, your presence is requested in the boardroom.
Alright, but tell the judge I didn't bring anything more than $10 this time because I'm kind of low. It's the end of the month.
Okie doke.
I love that Mr. Fister. He's always so stalwart as a bailiff.
It's my first job.
Hopefully you will have it for many years to come. Hopefully you will be a bailiff for your entire life.
Hey, there's a portal over here.
Uh-oh. Look out!
Ah!
Well, now we no longer have a bailiff, so that Grammarly bringing that gun into the courtroom is a lot more dangerous. I guess in kayfabe now, Mr. Fister, like, he warped into the portal, and then 7 years into the future, he just warped back out and still decided to be a bailiff.
Oh, Mr. Fister and his adventure with portals. Oh, the piss wizard.
They call me
Valent Greyman, magician.
and Piss Wizard. Ha!
You're going to prove that your parents' guilt? Fate, the grand illusion filled with traps and tricks.
Mr. Grammarly, like, that is not a good word to use. Tricks. That's what whores do.
If one were to deduce this logically, the conclusion is yes.
Okay. I have an interesting fact for you. You see, a pig's orgasm can last 3 hours. What do you think about that? Isn't it fucked up?
That looks very familiar.
Yeah, it's in a chain email. You see it a lot.
Yes, or perhaps I should say, ta-da! Yeah, this music slaps.
I have no idea for a song. It goes
The court accepts this into the record. Ah, such an earworm.
Your Honor, is there any greater evidence that my client is not guilty than the fact that this shit slaps hardcore?
I don't know, because writers said, it's like, objection! If my client was a liar, would his pants not be on fire? If it please your court.
Another stunning case to hear. Let's see. God, I wish I had my bailiff.
We just got a response back from the defense. They said they would like to double it and pass it to the next victim.
Alright, I'm pretty sure that's bullshit.
Your Honor, my client claims oopsie daisy.
Your Honor, my client would like to put forward the defense that he did not intend to kill the victim, he just committed a little fucky-wucky.
If it would please the court, could my client do a little dance?
It would please the court, but it won't help him in the case.
Witness testimony!
That night, I visited the hospital room in a time magnificent. Smell of gunpowder hung in the room, and my mentor taking a final bow. I did not imagine my fellow student might be able to. Yet, in the course of that sweet kiss I give to the clown.
Why
and I
did you...
informed the doctor and the police.
Why?
So you were the one who reported a crime.
And he's the one that shot the clown, apparently.
This fact alone. Yes, let's cross-examine and generally comes before the conclusion of the court, but if your testimony proves to be true, then the defendant, Zach Grammer, is guilty.
Well, hold on, Judge. Let's not jump to conclusions here. What if the witness is a giant fucking liar?
You call me, the mighty piss wizard, a liar?
Well, I have to admit, anyone who calls himself the piss wizard is probably not hiding anything.
Indeed. In magic, much like taking a whiz, timing is everything. Consider the illusion of teleportation. If I had appeared on stage before my stunt double has left, how does that look? Why, it would reveal the very secrets of magic.
Now that you've revealed the very secrets of your magic, let's move on. What would it look like if you teleported midstream?
The stream would stop, and wherever you would appear, the stream would begin again. You travel between the fabrics of the universe, much like your pee travels between the seat of the toilet and the porcelain of the toilet to pee onto the back of your pants.
Ah, yes, mine goes all over the floor. I suppose that itself is a time illusion.
Now you're the one imagining.
Yes, I am imagining Prosecutor Gavin's piss going all over the toilet seat.
Yeah, I too am picturing Gavin's piss all over the toilet seat.
All I remember from Great Ace Attorney, there's one part of like the opening ditty that Quiz did, where you just shout, Quiz, I wasn't paying attention. We were talking about Cesato's piss, and it's like, there was a rational reason why we were talking about Cesato's piss, and it occurs to me that now we're just doing that again.
Well, excuse me, from every time I see, like, the yellow guy, my brain goes back to the Piss Wizard comic.
You're saying the one who shot the clown was you.
I doubt my partner, Zach. For apparently the reason why we're not as fast as, like, the timing for these things, like, the dialogue gets read very quickly by the machine.
It does. I guess we are, like, on autoplay, and maybe that speeds it up a little bit. Like, the trials we do pretty quickly. I think we're usually on time, if not a bit quicker, based on last week. It's the investigation where we just fuck around too much, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's because Mr. Hat shows up, and we're just there going ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Hey, Mr. Apollo, I really think you should talk to Mr. Hat.
Trucy, I don't need to take relationship advice from Mr. Hat. I just need to go out there and talk to people.
Yeah, but Mr. Hat can help you with your riz a little bit. The thing you're lacking.
I have grade A riz, no cap.
Oh, don't say that. Oh no, coming from a man your age, that's gonna scare all the bitches away.
You mean I'm not goaded with the sauce, Trucy?
What? Oh god, you're one of those, aren't you?
I guess I present the stage pistol here. But I don't know what else I would present, but...
Wait, hold on, what does the letter say about the one at 11:20?
It just says that he came after, which there isn't any contradiction in there. Of course, this is what he would say. Yeah. So, like, Zach Grimmerly came in, shot the clown. Valiant came in and shot the man.
What might that be? I told you I took the pistol that was there and shot the clown.
That's your story, at least. But the rifling marks tell a very different story, Mr. Valiant. Recall what Prosecutor Gavin told us. How can I recall that? I wasn't in the room, goddammit! I was pissing! Mr. Valiant, if you fired this pistol, then you shot the victim in the forehead.
Order! Alright, well, this is rather sudden.
What have I done?
Prosecutor Gavin!
I owe the court an apology, sorry. You see, I was unaware that 2 of these unique pistols were crafted. The analysis of the rifling markers only proves the type of gun. But that's not what you told us before! You said you'd verified the murder weapon. Which is why I'm apologizing to you now, quite sincerely, I might add. I'm not like a certain forensic scientist who will always just bullshit you and not do her fucking job. I am still young, and I might add, it wasn't really my fault. If the defendant had only admitted he took 1 pistol from the scene of the crime, we would not be having this pleasant discussion now.
Valid grabbery. Yes, Your Honor! You were presented with this court as divisive witness. You've proven to be more divisive than decisive.
Oh, that's such skibbity bullshit, Your Honor. Why would you say words like that? That's so horrible. The proof comes next.
Care to elaborate, Prosecutor Gavin?
No.
Very well. The witness will now testify to the court. Help us determine who shot what. Man, fucking Phoenix is really, like, not panicking in this.
Yeah, he's gone into Chad mode. Discovering the body fulfilled my obligation. Doctor examined the body.
Doctor examined the body before the police arrived. He was quite clear about the time of death, 11:10 p.m.
And one in
And
the
the
room
one in the room at the time was my partner, not me. Those times are rather close, you have to admit. You're talking about an alibi established over a matter of minutes. Due to 10-minute discrepancy as the basis of your alibi.
It's easy to explain the situation, Herr Judge. For example, take our debut hit single, 13 Years Hard Time for Love. Cue to the song, press the play button, and it will play for 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Do it 100 times, the result is the same. Debut single was 2:15? What a fucking ripoff. Magic is a world of utmost hocus pocus, hocus pocus, hocus pocus, hocus pocus, hocus pocus.
Hocus pocus,
Hocus pocus, hocus pocus.
Focus, hocus pocus, hocus
Boom.
pocus.
I have made the witness disappear. Now no one can ask any questions.
Kazing!
Uh-oh.
I don't know what that did.
Oh no. The judge just yelled Shia Kazing and exploded.
Avada Kedavra!
Suck it, Potter!
Yeah, that's like my partner.
I arrived at the hospital room at the appointed time, which is to say 11:20 p.m.
Oh, right. I clicked on Discord.
You
11:20
clicked
p.m.
on Discord!
Can you prove that's when you arrived?
Alas, such a feat may be beyond even the great Valent, but there was no one in that room but McFeeny.
I have here defendant Zach Grammarly's sworn disposition. I snuck into his room at that important time. It was 10 minutes before I left the room, and the victim was still alive.
The time indicated by this letter, Zach, was 11:05 p.m.
Which means the witness could not have entered that room before 11:15, because his partner was still in the middle of his crime.
I see someone did the arithmetic homework.
5 plus 10 is 15! Ha ha ha! It does make sense.
If you say so. Let's
Okay.
continue, shall we?
I guess I'll get asked about each one of these.
Sometimes the most magical thing of all is the truth. The doctor examined the body before the police arrived. It was quite clear about the time of death, 11:10 p.m.
I don't think I'm stepping on a limb to say I have some doubts about this. How could the doctor be so precise with the time?
Not sure I heard about a verified time of death. What appears to be complex in this case is a simple matter of subtraction. I say another person has done their arithmetic homework. Do you know who's awesome at their arithmetic? The bailiff. I wonder where he is. Ah!
This is just a normal portal this time. This isn't the Baracus portal that turns you into the thing you fear the most.
No, it's just falling. It's like what's his? Do you know when the Simpsons have the baseball team?
I know what you're talking about. I don't know which baseball player it is.
Yeah, he's just falling in the hole forever. He's like, an equation flies by. Cool. Ah!
Yeah.
All I know is Ken Griffey Jr. has his grotesquely swollen jaw, and Wade Boggs is lying unconscious on the barroom tiles.
I forget the guy who needs to shave his sideburns.
Yeah, me neither.
Mattingly?
Yes, it was Mattingly.
Shave those ridiculous sideburns!
Well, Mr. Wright, will you shave those sideburns?
No, they are very important, Your Honor. Also, I should probably check on the IV report I just got. 30 minutes required to administer full IV. From the amount of remaining, IV stopped 10 minutes after administration began. Okay. We'll get to there in a minute, but I suspect that they did the math wrong somehow. Algebraic, Your Honor.
Very well, the witness will add this detail to the testimony. Sometimes the most magical thing of all is the truth. Speaking of, Dr. Truth, your first name, inconvenient or a harsh?
Oh, goddamn. Let's go with inconvenient. That feels better.
Okay, we now have your kayfabe first name.
Convenient Truth. Dr. Inconvenient Truth. We can spell it out somehow. We'll make it work. Dr. Nathaniel Ken Truth. Inconvenient Truth.
Now, this is also your Ace Attorney character.
Okay, I wonder how I'm gonna kill people with that name. No, I guess if it's Inconvenient Truth, it would probably have to be like a prosecutor.
Yeah.
So I would be accused of killing someone at some point.
That don't seem to be the case. No, the IV bag wasn't piss yellow. It was just green.
That's what I thought. I was very confused when he said that. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's not piss yellow. That's green. There's a contradiction, Your Honor. Did you piss in his IV? Ah, yes. Only the piss wizard would be capable of dropping his piss into an IV pouch.
As you can see, I filled up this normal paper cone with this thick yellow viscous content, and now it's disappeared. If you're wondering where it is, check behind your ears.
Oh no! What is behind my ears?
I'm not allowed within 5 miles of a schoolyard.
I can't imagine why. Yeah, that's alright. Just where is the contradiction in this photo? Alright, pull up the photo. Let me click on it. I'm gonna click on it. Is Zach Grammarly colorblind?
Oh!
Is that why he... Does he think his lucky color is red or something?
Kinda takes the mystery out of it, but yes. Something wrong with yellow, Mr. Wright?
He's the piss wizard, but he thinks he's dressed in red.
Confusion down. Tell us what your eldest eyes find. Even my elderly eyes can see a problem here, Mr. Valent. Look at that IV bag. What is this? What foul magic?
That's right, Ick. Turns out, the piss in his IV was green.
Alakaz, no!
Hey, look, the buddies! I want to play with the buddies! Yay!
Order, order, order! The music is playing again. What is this OST called?
It's probably named after Zach Grammarly. And to think, you almost had me. You make me believe that was green. Little did you know. Green is just a combination of blue and yellow.
Yeah, it's called Troop. The OST is called Troop Grammary.
Troop Grammary. We'll start on that one next time. The witness has made no mistakes. I agree. At a glance, the IV liquid does appear sort of greenish yellow. I'll assure you the liquid itself is quite yellow.
Yellow liquid? How can? Oh, it's because the bag is blue.
Okay, then how would he tell it was yellow?
Because he was the one who filled up the IV bag with poison.
Okay. Gavin should not be introducing that into evidence then. Wait, hold on. Give me the court record. Yes, he filled the bag with a yellow liquid with a syringe. He stuck the needle up his dick, took out his piss, and then injected it into the IV.
Jesus.
That's the secret behind the piss wizard.
Valen, please take out your dick. We need to find all the track marks that you had to use to take out the piss.
Oh no, he didn't stick it. He didn't stick it into his flesh, Gappy. He stuck it right up the hole.
Ah!
There are
in the
no
eye
track
of the hurricane. In
There
the
are
eye
no
of the hurricane.
He's not just the piss wizard. He's the sound wizard.
Oh. Oh, it's always me.
Yellow because... You'd seen it before, I guess. Witness knew that the IV liquid was yellow. Why? Because he'd seen it before. In his own urethra. Hell right. Piss doesn't come from the urethra.
I suppose it would have to. It's so clear what all this means.
Well, honestly, Your Honor, I don't know. I just learned that piss doesn't come from the balls.
Because he saw the lady fill the IV bag.
Alright, but we're not gonna say that, Gappy. That's something for Clavier to say. Okay, he added more IV to the, like, yes, it's funny to say he pissed in the bag, but he just added more IV to the IV bag, basically.
Well, I know. An hourglass uses sand, but an IV bag uses liquid. I'm right?
As much as it pains me to say this, Your Honor, no. Unlike the sand through an hourglass, IV liquid enters the patient's body, at which point, like magic, it disappears. However, what if the amount of IV liquid had increased? You couldn't tell, could you? After all, there's no way of knowing how much went in. Let me get this straight here, right? You're saying the witness watered down the victim's IV bag? Not with water, but with piss!
No, wait! I said wait! How might an amateur such as myself perform such a task?
I'm an amateur too, but I can pour water into a cup. Yes, I too am an amateur, and I have pissed in a cup many times.
He has a point, amateurs. And I at least would have some difficulty pouring IV into that bag. How would it throw off the time of death?
They were using the time of death, the amount of IV that remained in the bag, to determine how long ago he had died.
I see.
Because
I
I guess the logic is the IV liquid would stop going once he died.
Because once the heart stops pumping, it stops bringing in IV.
That makes sense.
Sweet needles! We're doing heroin!
Oh, yeah.
You got to inject between my toes. My wife checks my arm.
And I too cannot have any sort of unsightly marks on my balls for when the women come to touch them, so...
Alakazam!
Release the doves!
Order! Bailiff, get a bailiff? Oh yeah, bailiff's gone. Okay, guys, looks like it's up to me and my butterfly net to catch these dogs.
15-minute recess, Your Honor?
Make it 20. These pigeons look very intelligent.
Yes, 20 minutes. Perfect time to perfect my seesaw jump.
I see there are no objections. The course Oh!
No! Truly, there is no substitute for experience. Nothing blinds one to the truth so effectively. A word to the wise. Underestimate the young and they'll sweep your feet from under you. In a way you could never ever expect it. You see, I know exactly what you're thinking. You say the witness used the syringe to manipulate the level of IV liquid, but there is no proof. There's no proof he didn't do it either. Yes, quite true, but shut up, give me a second. Nor was this witness quite as decisive as I had hoped. This I admit, after all, why linger in the past when the future holds so much?
You have something in mind, Prosecutor Gavin?
Proof, Herr Judge, I have another way to prove my case. With evidence, no less. We're going to read a diary! Ha ha ha! We're going into the hospital, magnificent busy rabbit robe for what is Life story, Your Honor. That book doesn't say what the reason was.
I cannot read.
That's okay, Your Honor. I will read for you. Here, on the last page. Zach Gramarye came in and shot me in the head. That's pretty decisive proof, wouldn't you say, Your Honor?
That's right there, Mr. Wright, unless you can come up with another answer.
You know what, Your Honor? I have to say, I think Prosecutor Gavin's translation is a bit off here. He's trying to pull a subjunctive here, and I don't think that's appropriate. Really, he's trying to localize the text, and I would just prefer that we get back to the original source material.
I hate that. Do they replace the R's with L's?
Adding slang is totally appropriate. There's nothing wrong with putting in the word skibbity toilet into this man's will.
I hate that. Okay, court is adjourned. Everyone, feed Mr. Gavin to the crocodiles. We'll create a time paradox.
Oh yes, time paradoxes. Truly the greatest trick ever performed by the Piss Wizard.
Also the Piss Wizard. God, I miss the bailiff so much. He would have fixed everything.
The crocodiles will not eat me if I piss all over myself.
I don't think the crocodiles can feed them. All right, Mr. Ace Attorney.
Piss is everywhere.
All right, Mr. Phoenix. Guess what? In this time paradox, you're going to be the person going forward. Tell Apollo to die or something.
Your Honor, no. Apollo's the noticer! I can't notice as good as him!
Oh, but looks like Phoenix is going to try noticing right now.
He's gonna... Yeah, he's gonna notice the very obvious fucking thing about, like, the page being ripped out.
Being torn out, yeah. And I think the piece of paper that Trucy gave us was what? But, like, that might be forged?
Yes. Well, yes. Yes. I think you're right. Yes. I don't know why we're singing his music. He's losing.
Well, it's a song for the entirety of Troop Grammary, and the song slaps.
It is. And Trucy's part of Troop Grammarly as far as I'm concerned, so it's also her theme now. She gets her own theme, and then she gets the banger. The size of evidence proving that the diary didn't end with this page is the diary itself. Actually, yeah, here we go. I hadn't noticed that at all. Of course you didn't notice, Your Honor. You're not a noticer like me.
I don't want to be John. I'm not the noticer, but like, wow. Rude. Wait, let me see that.
Seems fate clock will make me wait a little bit longer. At least only less than 26. I give thee thanks! Note the torn edge of the page. It's a perfect match with the torn remnants of the last page of Magnifi's diary. Would you care to explain what all this means, Herr Attorney? The diary continued after his first visitor came, which means that the victim was still alive after Zach Grammarly left, leaving no one to take his life but a second visitor. Valid Grammarly! Oh, he's got the Mexican flag on there. Nice. Mexican flag is so cool.
It is.
That vexologist YouTuber that Tom made us watch would have hated it, though.
Oh yeah, but like it's a very cool like flag because it depicts the bird, the eagle holding the snake standing on the cactus.
Finally. You just couldn't resist, could you, Hellright?
You got to bring vexillology into this.
Oh, yeah, it's a noble science. What's wrong with it? It is a science only for nerds! 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 Also, Mexico's flag is really cool. Fuck you.
The evidence overturns the current witnesses.
Please, my new witness has a very, very important piece of testimony to give. 5 minutes, no more. I promise. Your Honor.
Is Trucy gonna be put up on, or is it the lady?
Probably Trucy is gonna snitch on Phoenix right now. Oh, who gave Trucy? I don't think Zach Grammarly gave her the page. I think someone else gave Trucy the page.
Yeah.
And it could be Valiant Grammarly, or it could be Clavier. Which would suck. It would mean that he's actually evil.
I don't think Clavier. Well, if Clavier revealed that he fucking forged the thing, like that sucks because like he's been like he's a dick, but he's a straight shooter throughout the whole of the case.
Yeah, like he has been really. Is that Natsumi Soseki again?
Yeah! I don't care. It's gonna be Natsumi Soseki for me.
Oh, it's a forger.
Oh.
The details of his testimony may have some legal ramifications, shall we say. I thought it best to contain the information to this room.
Very well, and you are the witness, I gather.
Yes, sir. Oh.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we're doing Gregson for him, huh?
Yeah. My name's Drew Bishop. I'm a painter.
A painter? It's just really okay.
No, well, not per se.
I have one simple question for this witness. Mr. Misham, was it? Do you know what this is?
Oh, yeah. I know it well.
How's that possible?
Or do I just go full Dr. Girlfriend and just like, yeah, my daughter has my voice?
Oh. Nah. This works out better. You made it?
Okay. Yeah. You might call it one of my works.
The prosecutor's office received a tip-off yesterday. Illegal evidence has been prepared for the trial of Zach Grammarly.
Legal evidence?
I initiated an investigation and found this witness, a painter to the world at large. Drew Bishop has another side, you might say. He is skilled at making perfect reproductions of certain things. Forgeries, in other words. Forgeries?
Well, so we are to understand that this page here is...
A fake. Prepared by a certain defense attorney. Hold it. I didn't prepare this evidence. Ah, the attorney speaks. Something about this page, I presume. But what is he saying? It makes no sense. After all, it was you who presented this evidence to us, Phoenix, right?
Oh, so Phoenix was framed.
Yeah, big time.
Who requested this forgery? Who was your client?
I don't know, sir.
What?
Most of my clients prefer to remain anonymous, even for me. I make items they want and receive my payment into my contact.
Because of the two-way letterbox, you see.
Yes. But there's no proof this is a fake.
It's a fake.
Huh?
To avoid this sort of a problem, I always put a special mark on my works. I can say without a doubt this is mine.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Does he put poison on them, or how do we know, like, what the special mark is?
If you lick the letter, you'll die.
Oh, Mr. Wright, you brought legal evidence.
No, I didn't. It wasn't me. I'm not Old Boy. I'm not owned. I'm not owned. No.
Mr. Wright, you're cringe.
No, I'm not cringe. I'm based. My speculations are all based. I said that earlier.
Mr. Wright,
Yes?
you have an explanation for yourself?
If I did, would the court hear it?
Probably not. Forging evidence is a serious crime, and presenting it in court a serious mistake. A fatal mistake, even for an attorney.
Fatal too, perhaps, for your client, I fear. Tell me, what kind of defendant relies on forged evidence? The answer is quite clear. A guilty one! Guilty love, baby! Play my theme song! Your Honor, do not play his theme song. He is not won yet. You cannot hold my client responsible for actions I undertook as an individual. I accepted the false evidence from the little girl.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Judge, no! Don't be disappointed. No, that's worse.
The only thing I'm happy about here is that the bailiff has gone missing. You would have made him cry.
I can't believe I would have disappointed the bailiff. No.
Ah! Oh, cool. Ah!
Could I ask your name?
Phoenix, right?
Mr. Wright, I have seen and studied many people, but none like you. I'll remember you, Mr. Wright.
Thanks?
Though I deeply regret having to declare a verdict this way, this trial is over. You have the right to find a new attorney and make an appeal. However, this court must. Yes, Zach? I forgot that I was also doing the voice for Zach Gregory today in this courtroom. You cannot declare me guilty. It is impossible. I'm afraid the defendant is quite mistaken. I most certainly have the authority to declare a verdict on you. Except, tell me, how do you plan on announcing your verdict when your defendant does not exist? Doesn't exist? What are you talking about? I am talking about this!
Mr. Enigbar! The defendant escaped! Find him, quick!
Bailiff! Close all the exits in the building! Bailiff! Bailiff! Undouble must be allowed to escape! Bailiff! And because the bailiff was lost to the portal, Gregory could escape. I planned this!
Planned from the very beginning. Hit his music!
I'm a genius!
You are a beacon of knowledge. This is the Grammarly miracle. No verdict was declared.
He fucking... I do not exist! Aha!
How can you declare that guilty? Which you cannot find.
The trial of the magician, Zach Gregory, vanished along with him for all eternity.
Oh, that's what the back of the judge's chair looks like.
The mysteries are remained behind were all but solved, not until 7 years later.
To be continued. Hold on. So that was definitely Trial Former and Trial Ladder. So let me... Oh, we gotta go back to the beginning now. Our Ratchet saving has caught up to us.
Yeah?
Alright, let me see. We were supposed to be on that for an hour and 40. We got it done in an hour and 16. I want to go forward a little bit with the investigation, just so we don't have all
Sure.
3 hours next time.
Yeah?
All 4 hours next time, rather. At the pace we do this.
That trial 7 years ago was the beginning of it all. This I know beyond a doubt. The mysteries of the past work their magic on the present. But you'll soon be finding all of this out for yourself.
Which
Which
of
of the magnific Greymare's disciples pulled the trigger?
Who is Mason?
Where did the vanishing defendant Zach Gregory go? What dark truth lies behind the forged diary page? And what about the girl who was left behind?
I'm 4,000 years old!
What the fuck?
If I could turn back time. If I could find a way.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Bro, what the fuck? Is Apollo an android?
Apollo Justice, cybernetic attorney. Okay, what the alright, hold on. I, Phoenix Wright, will be your guide through this game. That terrible trial saw me present forged evidence. It ended, half-finished, when the defendant vanished. What became of me after that? As your investigation proceeds, the answer will become clear. Oh, and one more thing. There's something I must tell you. As Apollo Justice has his bracelet, so too do I have my own weapon of sorts. Oh, are you gonna... No! No! Fuck this! Ah.
Oh my god, Apollo is gonna get... No, Phoenix is gonna get possessed by Maya and he's gonna grow huge tits.
No, the Magatama allows him to see Psylocks.
Oh, okay. That sucks.
Okay.
I wanted to see Apollo with... not Apollo, Phoenix with huge naturals.
Alright, this is all very, very impressive for the DS and all
The
that,
3DS.
but it still makes me sick.
Thanks to the Bar Association Review Board's decision, it's hard to work when your attorney's badge has been taken away.
7 years ago, detention center, visitor's room.
What a strange sight doth my eyes behold!
Excuse me?
Two men on either side of a single transparent plane, yet it seems fickle fate is which side, so to speak. While the innocent languishes within these plexiglass confines.
There has been no proof that I forged anything.
Nor proof that I took the life of my dear mentor, yet these chains cannot hold me for long. The stage awaits, and what, may I ask, awaits you?
A little piano and a cold Hilden wall.
But since you are here, what shall we discuss?
The shooting of Magnifique Gramarye, for one. Who pulled that trigger, Valent or his partner Zack? His partner vanished before the answer could be found. If I'm going to get closer to the truth, this is the place to start. You'll excuse me? 1 second. Talk to our friend Clarence behind here. Hey, what up, Boom Boom? Long time no see! It's been 7 years, and then 7 years back. Time is weird like that. Alright, that's the only thing to look at in here. Wait, hold on. They took my detective's badge! No! Bitch!
Can't have shit in Detroit.
Have shit in Jamanaparakan. He made my attorney's badge disappear. Zack Gramarye killed Magnifique. It's as good as a signed confession. How do you figure?
I grow tired of my cage, and the time of my release is near. I must go and prepare. As long as an audience waits with bated breath, there will be Valent, and also,
Yes?
now that my partner's disappeared, Magnifique's repertoire is mine. Valent Gramarye has a thing to oppose. Seen in this line of the trial is quite good for me. Verdict or no. Wait, what about the lady? What about Trucy's quote-unquote mom?
That is a great question. She has not come up at all yet. Suspicion on you hasn't lifted entirely, Valent. After all, you received one of those letters, too. You were just as obligated to follow Magnifique's instructions as your partner.
Yeah, but how do we know that that's not a forgery?
That's a great question.
See, once we find out what the forgery tells are, we gotta check all. We're gonna end up checking these and be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
blank is like this was a forgery by probably Valent hired what's his name, or there's some greater grand conspiracy."
I don't think this is gonna be like Great Ace Attorney where the the mystery is gonna span multiple games, because I'm pretty sure we get new main characters in the next one and probably the one after that.
Yeah, that girl with the orange hair hasn't.
Yeah,
like,
she hasn't shown up yet. I guess she comes in.
Has she
next
showed up
game.
in this game yet? Like as like another? No, okay. I noticed that.
Yeah, when she didn't show up in the first case, I was like, okay, I guess she's not in this one.
We have Trucy for this, and probably Trucy's, like, once we solve Trucy's quest line, it'll be like, we get new girl!
Yeah.
Let us make this as painless as possible. If you have proof of this danger, then show it.
I don't have proof of this danger.
May not have
Alright,
enough
so-
evidence right now to pull this off, but maybe it has to do a little bit more legwork.
Alright. So, we are done here. We are gonna go elsewhere. Probably can go to the present.
The fuck is the Mason system?
Don't know. Okay. If it is grayed out like this, we cannot go to the
Yeah.
present.
So,
So
we
we have to go
gotta like
elsewhere.
explore. Yeah, we gotta explore. Like, let's just go in order.
Yeah. Try and take this as systematically as possible.
7 years ago, District Court, Defendant's Lobby number 2.
I'm gonna take in number 2 in that plant. I have broken the ice. Why did you call him Mr. Zach? Why not Mr. Grammarly? Well, I also don't know, Your Honor.
Talking about this.
I call this the Zach attack! Time
We haven't seen the
fucking
bailiff.
sucks!
We haven't seen the bailiff since that fateful day.
He too disappeared with Zach Grammarly.
That's it. Like that. It's funny because like my entire joke started
Oh
with
no, Officer Meekins!
my joke started with the bailiff calling them in for the thing, and it's like, oh wow, a portal. It's like as if Grammarly put the portal there and planned it all.
It's a cascade of good stuff, I would say. Run out of my precinct, lost my friends, my girls, and even my wallet. We've met before, haven't we? On a case 2 years ago. No recollection of that, sir. I am Officer Meekins. For me, working on the case is always in the present, progressive tense, sir. There is no past. There is only now. The only real time is party time. Are we clear?
Yes,
Bailiff.
sir. Court bailiff Mike
Mike
Meekins is
Meekins at your
sir.
service.
I'm the new bailiff since the other one disappeared.
Let me try to make this as absolutely clear as possible. It was me! Me! I'm Meekins! Meekins should not have the knife! Why does Meekins have the knife?
Can I be Meekins? He seems like
Fine, you can be the Meekins.
Or if you want to be Meekins, you can.
No, it's time to pass Meekins off to the next generation.
Thrown out of my precinct, lost my friends, my girl, even my wallet. Meekins!
Officer Meekins. My friend.
Officer Meekins!
Hey look, this is an ashtray. These used to be everywhere when it was
That's
we were allowed to
Officer
smoke.
Meekins' ashtray!
Do you smoke, Officer Meekins?
No, but I do eat! That's Officer Meekins' plan, don't poop in it!
I had a client that liked to. Pee in the plant all the time. God. I just remembered that they fucking Zeke and Quiz had that whole fucking thing about one of the clients pissing everywhere too. This game just brings out piss every fucking time.
Sorry, I wish I didn't have to tell you this, but last year tragedy stuck to rise. I lost my case file 4 times in 3 days. They fired me.
That takes real talent.
So here I am, sir, forced to start at square one. A lowly bailiff.
But your uniform,
Took me a souvenir when day one.
that can't be legal. So you were the one magician get away that day.
No, that was another guy. He fell into a portal.
Uh-huh. And this portal, what color would you say it was?
It wasn't piss-colored, I'll tell you that much.
Alright, thank God. That was the only thing I wanted to know.
But yes, I didn't say it was around 2 p.m. when I heard a commotion in court. I opened the door, see what's in. The door slammed open. Now the guy's face right in front of me. Face.
So you saw someone suspicious coming your way.
Yes, and being a bailiff of some standing, I kept chase. I chased that silk cat all the way down the hall.
I have a
The
diagram,
of the court building.
Alright, that's where Meekins was.
All by myself, nary a friend to call my own.
Oh! Oh, that looks like Trucy's hat.
So I, with no delay, ran after him with no delay. When I turned the corner with no delay, I saw the magic man run into the defendant lobby with no delay. Swiftly I ran with no delay. Why, I remember like it was right there, because it was number 2.
I don't see any place to hide here.
I don't really feel like I have time to breathe with this guy. I feel like I'm, like, losing brain cells.
No, you really do have to, like, back of the throat it, because you need all the air you can get, and that's immediately where it comes in from.
Yeah, that's word. How many times do I have to say that word? Even the sound of it caused me indescribable pain. I'm dying. I'm dying over here.
Okay, I won't say it again. Fuck.
I hope my
Captain Nick.
cousin Apollo's gonna be okay.
No, I'm pretty sure he's dead in the future.
Oh,
Apollo-
we're in this timeline. Are we
Apollo
in the
Nickens.
Berenstain or the Berensteins?
I don't know, but Nelson Mandela has been dead since 1975.
No!
South Africa, still apartheid.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, unfortunate.
I knew a guy who failed the QuickTime event and said apartheid was the best thing that ever happened.
What game was that in?
No, it was a Tucker Carlson video. Like, he's talking about apartheid, and someone put the Sonic QuickTime thing over it, because he clearly had his mouth in a B shape before he said worst.
What? Life after apartheid was worse, I see. Or something like that.
Like, it's like, apartheid was the and then just went worst thing that ever happened to America.
Okay, I see. Yeah, and apartheid did not happen in America. Oh, Meekins, no!
Meekins is a closed book! I am saved by the seal of Orichalcos!
Oh, Meekins. Alright, listen, Meekins, we're all saved by the seal of Orichalcos. That doesn't make you special. Okay, Mr. Meekins, what do you know? Spit it out. Spit it
The
out!
Leviathan will come for you, Yukimoto!
Yeah, the Leviathan eventually comes for us all. I'm not asking you about the Orichalcos. I'm asking you to tell me what you know.
How, sir? Well, I can't say I was, sir.
Are you Grammarly? Are you Zach Grammarly somehow, Meekins?
Listen, it's impossible. What could such a little girl possibly do anyway?
Hello there. There was someone else in the room, wasn't there?
Sir, I'm gonna have to invoke my right to state of not talking.
It's okay, Meekins. You don't have to tell me who Zach's accomplice was. I know who was here in this room that day. Take that! This picture of a little girl.
Sir, never seen that girl until just the other day.
Mr. Meekins, I'm not buying it.
Sir, that day she was here in the room, sir. But he wasn't.
You mean you chased her into this room, not him?
Sir, in my days as a public officer, literally days, I learned a thing or two. Not just one thing, but just how to mistake a girl for a 7-foot-tall magician.
7 feet. Zach isn't that tall. You have a point. I find it hard to imagine that anyone would mistake a little girl for Zach Grammarly. But you saw something. And therein lies the trick. I think you know what it was, Mr. Meekins. Tell me, does this trick look familiar? Here. No, we don't, I don't think we have that yet. In my 10 days as a cop, I've never seen any classroom this bad!
In my 3 hours as a cop, I've shot more dogs than the ICE.
Well, let's keep that one between the two of us.
Okay, sir. Yes, they are picking on me.
Oh,
This
that's
old
bad,
boy here
Daddy.
isn't help me after all.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad, Daddy. I'm sorry that you're getting bullied at school again. Choose life, Daddy.
I'll try, Trucy. If not, I'll end theirs.
Yay!
Trucy, there's something we need to talk about. It's been 2 weeks
I
since your
want
father disappeared. We need to start thinking about your future. I did some calling around. It's hard to say, but you have no living relatives. So, I was wondering if you wanted to stay with me for a while. Just until your daddy comes home. It won't be long. I hope. Of course, it's totally your choice. If you don't like it here, you can go wherever you'd like. I can look up some places you might like to stay at.
Mr. Attorney, Daddy told me about you. He said I could trust you. He said you would teach me bad words and a lot of vulgar expressions, and then one day I would shock some young attorney with them constantly. I'm really looking forward to that time to come.
Why don't you call me Nick? Or you can call me Daddy if you... Oh, Phoenix was the one that came up to that, huh? Moving on.
I haven't paid for lunches at my school for a year, so thanks, Daddy. Oh, in this office, it's a little blah. A little color goes a long way, you know. Oh, and Daddy, you got fired from work, right? Don't you worry one bit. I'll work twice as hard. We'll make it through this.
Trucy, how old are you?
Oh, I'm 8,000 years old. But don't let appearances deceive you. I'm a young professional. Stick with me and you'll do just fine, Daddy.
Oh, thanks. Why does it feel like she's already in charge?
Da, da, da.
Because she is.
Da, 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 da.
Here, have a picture of your dead granddad.
I'm still just training to be a magician. I can't make things disappear yet. Wait, one more year. I'll be able to make it disappear then. Da, 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 da.
Okay, hold on. Can we go around the room?
Da, da.
Wow, Charlie's staying alive.
Yeah, I think I saw that we have an achievement for talking to Charlie every time, and I hope that we haven't fucked that up yet, but I feel like we probably have.
Oh yeah, probably. I've already fucked up the Odyssey of Anton.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be a long Odyssey, I can tell you that much.
Well, yeah, I'm right at the end.
Oh, no, you are not at the end, Gappy. You are not at the end of the Odyssey of Anton.
No, but I am in regards to the achievement to get it in SC.
Well, that's fair. There's more to come, though.
Yeah, I believe you.
You can redeem yourself.
I could redeem. Yeah, maybe.
Hold on. Actually rented the movie the other day. Finally found the title. Old movie poster hangs. Okay, like he's showing her the movie. Okay. This is called a telephone, Trucy. I know that this looks weird. It doesn't fit into your pocket or fold up or have a touchscreen, but this is a telephone. We use this in the past.
Are we gonna get something like an Edgeworth cameo or some shit?
Oh, probably. And,
Right, I heard you lost your license to practice law. What's going on? I have a daughter now. Okay,
Aha.
You've suddenly become a lot more fuckable, right?
Well, I apparently have become a lot more heterosexual, too, because I have a daughter, so... I think we just had really bad timing on this, Miles.
Well, damn. Like ships crossing in the night.
Like a rainbow in the night.
When there's lightning, you know it always brings me down. And it's you, and it's me, that I see, that's lost and never found. No sign of the morning glory. You've been left on your own, like a rainbow in the dark.
Alright, that was good.
Man, Ronnie James Dio was awesome.
He's still alive, isn't he?
No, I think he died ages. Wait, hold on. No, he died in 2010.
That was before I knew about him. He was also in Rainbow, so he did Since You've Been Gone, too.
Oh.
Since you've been gone, since you've been gone, out of my heart, can't take it. Do, 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 do.
He was also in Black Sabbath, of course, which, you know, people who don't know him from Dio know him from Black Sabbath, but obviously that was Ozzy on the vocals most of the time, so...
Yeah, I didn't know Dio was in Black Sabbath.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. Today I learned.
It's kind of like how... It's like how David Grohl was in Nirvana, but no one gave a shit about
Yeah,
him
it's
there.
weird. It's weird to find that out. But it's also weird to find out that I think Dave Grohl wrote like the first album for Foo Fighters all on his own and got a band afterwards.
That sounds about right. He wanted to be the songwriter, but Kurt was in the way, so he forced Courtney Love to fuck him over until he shot himself.
Is that what? That's not what actually happened, is it?
No. I am shit-talking David Grohl for no reason. He has done nothing wrong to me.
He has not wronged you.
Yeah. I wonder if she'll talk about her mother.
Mommy was so pretty. She was like an angel up on stage.
Hey, do you mean with your daddy?
Yep. She was always there with Zach and Valent, smiling. But then she went away.
Went away?
It was a grand illusion, but she made a mistake. She vanished, and I guess she didn't know how to get back.
Maybe so.
I cried then a lot.
Are the Grammarys? Do the Grammarys just have like a plan? Like if we ever vanish, we all meet up here.
That looks suspiciously like the blind chick.
The blind singer from the case.
Yeah, that looks too much like her that I... Because, like, characters in Phoenix Wright tend to look distinct.
Alright. Thalassa Greybear. I didn't know her mommy had gone missing. And now her daddy's vanished too, right? But shouldn't she, like, recognize her of, like... This looks like the lady in my pendant!
Her pendant hasn't really come up, though.
True,
she is always wearing that veil, too.
Fair enough.
Thalassa means sea.
Oh.
Thalassophobia is fear of the ocean.
Baby frogs grow up to be frogs. They say that. They do. I always thought it was funny, though.
What was?
What
I
was?
think- I heard baby frogs called tadpoles. Maybe they thought it would be easier to understand that way for kids. How stupid! Kids are smart. SMRT.
Actually, yeah, that begs the question: Why did a whirl evolve into Polyrat? Like, it's a buff tadpole. Why? How
Yeah.
come the end result wasn't turning into a frog?
It is if it turns into Polytoad.
True, but they had to wait until Johto for that.
Yeah, you just need the King's Rock though.
Yeah, that was so weird though. It's like, okay, so instead of ever reaching like the full frog potential, if you don't have the King's Rock, you're just going to become a buff tadpole. Mr. Hat!
Hey,
Hey,
folks,
folks, it's Mr. Hat!
Yarg! Oh, that was startling.
The amazing Mr. Hat. Isn't he great?
Your friendly neighborhood Mr. Hat at your service.
He certainly makes an impression.
Doesn't he? I'm so glad you like him, Daddy.
Though my routines do get a bit heady at times, waka waka.
Waka waka, who wants to hear a funny-ass joke?
See, it's different though because in the future, when she actually is better at being a magician, you can't see her ventriloquizing with Mr. Hat, and you can't see her moving her arm to move him.
Yeah,
That's like she's just getting started now, and that's really cool.
Mr. Hat's here to tell you a joke. 3 rabbis walk into a bar.
Apollo, no, bad, no anti-Semitism on my stream.
No, it wasn't me, Mr. Right. It was Mr. Hat. You gotta believe me.
Mr. Hat, I forbid you from telling anti-Semitic jokes.
Aw, damn. Looks like we're done being anti-Semites, Mr. Hat.
That won't stop me.
I didn't realize how close your Mr. Hat voice was to your Apollo voice. Just then.
Turns out Trucy's just really good at impersonating Apollo and uses it for the Mr. Hat voice.
And then one day when she heard Apollo's voice, she was like,
Oh, so that's who Mr. Hat sounds like. I didn't notice.
okay,
You
check
know,
mark means
Apollo
done.
and Trucy says we sound very similar. I don't think that's true for a second. Seven years ago, Drew Station.
Oh, he's drawing a nude. That's cool.
I figured you'd be here sooner or later.
I decided on sooner. Drew Misham, was it?
No, I haven't done anything illegal.
And I didn't come here to
Yeah,
whine about
I-
past events. I wanted to ask you some questions.
I suppose you have that right. That day, the entire court descended into chaos. Only you stood still, your eyes calmly watching.
Well,
I admit, it
mighty
made
kind,
quite an impression on me.
Gently weeds.
Oh, nobody wants to be Drew Misham's friend.
Ah, Oomphy!
This is my Oomphy. Vera, say hello.
She's
Oomphy
gone.
in the art. Oomphy in the art gallery. What will she draw? Oomphy is forging.
I just had an idea. Hold on. Stay right there. We'll come right back.
Okay.
Sorry, no, I didn't want to go to the present. I'm not ready for that yet. Not ready to time travel. No, Banger Song isn't here. Come on, Meekins.
Holy sir, somebody around.
Yeah, present. Present.
I'm
Present, Meekins. Present. Okay. I guess I can just hit the Magatama. I don't need to do that.
I thought we broke one of these.
We did break one of them. We have to re-break it, because that's how these fucking things work.
Wow! That seems super annoying, sir!
It is super annoying, Officer Meekins. I'm glad you agree. Why don't you break them for me, you fucking cunt?
The seal of Orichalcos has granted me newfound power. I am powerful in ways you cannot imagine.
Alright. Yeah, like, the vanishing trick was Mr. Hat. And honestly, I thought we were gonna get Mr. Hat as a character. I didn't realize he'd been added to evidence. That girl's favorite trick, the amazing Mr. Hat. She uses it in her show down at the Wonder Bar. Have you been to the Wonder Bar?
So, it wasn't a waking dream, was it, sir?
Come again? Haha, come.
That night on stage, I saw a vision, except it wasn't a vision. It was a hat. The amazing Mr. Hat! He really exists! No! My seal of Orichalcos!
You've been unfettered from the seal! You can no longer escape to Valhalla.
No! The Leviathan's gonna take my soul!
The Leviathan's gonna take all of our souls. That's not what going to Valhalla means.
The Leviathan's gonna take everyone's soul, dumbass, and keep free with your fucking Judaism.
Idiot! Thank you. You happy? I was trying to think of a way to frame it in that memeology, but I couldn't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Leviathan is Judaism based.
Yeah, ancient henotheistic Judaism. Leviathan, Behemoth are both there. That's the beginning of Kyogre and Groudon.
Yeah!
No one's been in here except me.
But he has to be here somewhere! Under the sofa, the trash can, behind the painting, under the rug?
Nope, no one here, just me.
So, Trucy was his accomplice. Mr. Hat.
I couldn't believe my own eyes! For a while I thought it'd all been a long dream.
Snake Eater?
But it wasn't the magician who disappeared, it was Mr. Hat!
Though it seems complex, what really happened that day was quite simple. You were standing by the door, and out came Zack. But that wasn't all. Another person got in on the act, and she was standing in front of lobby number 2. Along with Mr. Hat. So,
that's the beauty of it, isn't it?
while you are standing there in shock and amazement, the magician rounds the corner and, most likely, runs through the closest door into lobby number 1. This is where you come in. You turn the corner in rather lukewarm pursuit. And at that very moment, Trucy runs into lobby number 2. Then all she has to do is tuck away the amazing Mr. Hat. All he saw was the cape. The red cape. The red cape of destiny.
Astounding, sir! And all my days of posting queries and making inquiries and chasing quarries wasted! As if I could see them melting away like an ice cream cone left on the roadside on the road to die, or the scattering remains of eaten chocolate parfait.
Such sweet sorrows. Indeed. I couldn't have said it.
Meekins has rabies. Guards, Meekins has rabies.
Oh, Meekins. What? You need to quit stepping on random nails.
Is that so?
Is that so?
Sir, you should know that I harbor no feelings whatsoever in my harbor.
Okay.
I let the defendant escape, that's just cold stone truth. The
Meekins
other stuff on my
316
hands...
says it.
Pardon?
Meekins 316 says that.
Oh, he said stone cold. Stone cold. I said cold stone by accident. So I was clearly talking about ice cream.
Yeah. Ugh.
Right, I'll see you in court next time, sir. Unless the other bailiff shows up.
Or unless I'm gone for 7 years because of my attorney's badge being taken away. But the magician remained out of sight. It would be 7 years before I met him again. Hooray. I did not hit that. Oh. No, we're going back. Hello there, I'm sorry. I had to go on an errand.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Alright, so judging from this place, you're a painter?
Sadly a profitable one. Every solar painting is a source of considerable embarrassment. I would only get by were it a one.
Your daughter?
Her mother grew weary of being left. I don't want her to grow up needy, Mr. Wright. This is why I began my other occupation.
Forgeries.
And who knows what my copies are used for. Someone's clearly jerking off on my forgery paintings.
I see. I'm guessing that they bring you a lot of paintings of anthropomorphic animals in what are suspiciously posed positions.
With very high detailed feet. Yes, you know.
Yes, unfortunately I do know. There's this new site out there called Tumblr. It's filled with them.
Honestly, the sooner I can put this behind me, the better. With apologies to you, of course.
Sorry, but it's not going to be quite that easy. Looks like I'll have to remind him what he made. Okay.
Presented forgeries.
Sorry. This. Your work. Don't try to pretend you've forgotten. Sure, all you did was make a copy, but that copy might have destroyed the life of an innocent man. I'm responsible too, which is why I have to know. And you have to tell me. Then, let's talk. Well then, ready to tell me about this work you did? It's not what I mean. In all my previous
My
work...
preference work, kick a copy.
This wasn't a
The
copy?
client gave me two things that day. The first was his repo page for reference. The second, a printed document. Surmise was written by the client.
So you used the real writing as a reference to reproduce the writing of the client.
Yes, as I said, it was my first job of that nature.
Who is your client? Really, even for such a suspicious request. If it was me, I'd want to know as much as I could about the requester.
I've never met them, not personally yet.
Cunt.
I am protected by the seal of Orichalcos.
Yeah, we're all protected by the seal of Orichalcos. It doesn't mean you need to be an asshole.
I now realize what you mean when you say we're all protected by the seal of Orichalcos, because all of the chains come up in the exact same way.
Yeah. Alright, what is yours, Psylocke? Let's hear it then. What are you hiding from me, Mr. Misham?
I'm sorry, but I really don't know. I never heard of the client.
True, when I asked the client's name, there were no Psylocks in sight. Regardless, you're hiding something. You have to be, otherwise it wouldn't make any sense.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because I asked you a question, and when you told me a lie, a bunch of magical chains showed up and told me that you were lying.
Now tell
Oh,
me
the forger,
before I
the forger.
shove this tell me before I shove this Tama up your fucking nose.
No, don't do that. My nose has been stuffed since 1924.
Is that some sort of asylum security or new hairstyle, perhaps?
But they did show up, didn't they? Who was your client?
As I said in court, I don't know.
Really, even for such a suspicious request. If it was me, I'd want to know as much as I could about the requester. Did you not
I
request
never
any
met
questionable questions
Not
about your requester?
personally. Again with the psycho locks.
Yeah, you can't see the seal of Orichalcos that binds us all together in one tapestry of humanity, but I can, and they're telling me you're a liar, liar, pants on fire. Alright, one down. I don't think we've gotten any new evidence to find out whatever the new one is, but... Oh, if we just know it's his daughter, maybe we can break the other one.
Poppycock.
I'm glad we both.
I don't
wanted to
know
say
what
that
you're
word.
talking about. That's my work, I tell you. Made it here in my studio. Who else could have been but me?
Oh yeah, we know it's the daughter.
Okay.
Apollo Justice!
Veramisham.
Ridiculous. My daughter's only 12 years old, Mr. Right? I've always been well with landscapes, not realized it's...
Nice comeback, but you're shaking in your boots. I got you now. The only two people with access to the studio are you and your daughter. The Cyclops tell me you're not the forger, which makes your daughter the only possibility. Also, I have access to the Mason system, which is like the morphogenetic field, so my counterpart is sending me information from the future. Bitch. Hooray! We broke another one!
So do you think we're going to have to go to the future to grab information to be able to use on Gramarye in the prison cell?
Yes, I think he will be the last one we have to find.
But how? No, how does that make sense? Wait, hold on. How are we able to get information from the future? Like, in Zero Escape, it makes sense because that's established as a thing. But like,
we have the Mason system.
And that's an established thing in Ace Attorney universe?
It was as of like 30 minutes ago when we started this investigation.
That's so weird.
One of the things that Uchikoshi said that he wanted to do when he started Zero Escape was sort of figure out what was the deal with that. He was referencing a visual novel from like 1991 or something that had a similar thing where, you know, you complete all the routes and you get all the information at the beginning. You can accuse the person and get to the true ending. He was like, that seems very unsettling to me. So that was it.
What does it mean for a universe where you can do that?
Exactly. And he somehow found out about the morphogenetic field and was like, yes, it is time. And then he looked at the DS, he was like, holy shit, you can turn this upside down! You've never been able to do that with a portable console before. The DS is the only one where you can turn it upside down.
Well, it's only one of the two screens that you can actually, like, because the bottom screen has been Akane's the entire time.
Yes.
No, the
I know.
top screen was Akane's the entire time.
Yes. No, I think the bottom screen. I think the bottom screen is Akane's because that's where like novel mode goes, and when you're in novel mode, it's. I forget which way it goes. We'd have to ask Quiz. Why have we not looked around here yet? I want to look at the nude.
That's one of mine. It's an illustration for a book. It's called Everybody Poops.
I don't think a book like that will ever sell. I think you should stick to the forgeries. He at some point gets paid really well though, because his shit in the future is really expensive, and this is all looks like shit.
Can we pan over to the place where the lab is supposed to be?
Yeah. Okay, it's still here. Never mind.
What the freak?
Right?
Oh wait, we can see what the commemorative stamp looks like on in the poison spot.
Yes! Yes. And we can transfer that into the future to Apollo. Maybe I'll just sidle on over here for a closer look.
There's the red envelope that we found in the desk.
Yep. And then I guess Phoenix is going to prevent him from licking the envelope and dying. No, I'm sorry. We established already that she just put it in the thing so that she could, because she liked it. Like, the stamp itself, he did not catch on to the fact that they were trying to murder him.
Yeah.
So somehow, Valiant Grammarly has gotten Cosby number 69 to kill him, I guess.
Yeah. Because he was the one who got who got Mitchum to write up the forgery.
Yes. Alright, gonna take a look at this real quick. Okay, I can't look at it. Can I look at Trucy's locket? Okay, there's the latch. Alright, I guess that's it.
The photo of Mitchum and his daughter?
Yeah. We're gonna check everything.
Yeah. Is that a handstand or is that a perfume bottle?
Good question. We have seen that thing a million times before, though. That's a pretty bottle. Be a shame if something happened to it. She needs to know how to draw hands, yeah.
And the envelope.
Don't touch that. Sarah will get mad at me because that's her letter. Okay, and then the drawer should be down here. Nope.
I'm stealing that as my theme music whenever we kill Grammar through the rest of the Grammarlies.
There can be only one!
I am the Highlander! I stand upon the land high above the rest. From up here, you all look like trash, utter garbage, fleas on which I can exacerbate my holy might.
The prize will be mine!
I shall become immortal. Leviathan will never stoop to conquer me.
It's
It's embarrassing, but I can't afford all the paints I want. I insist on buying the ones I use with my own money.
Gappy, I need you to do that voice for me in a future Pokemon video whenever I do cringy forum posts again.
Okay.
Like, that's not relevant to anything, but I'm...
Frankly, I don't... People who ship Ash and Serena are the real idiots. Because everyone knows that it was supposed to be Ash and Misty. Ken Sugimori bound to criticisms from the woke left.
I did tell you that Kensu, like, we got a document about them getting rid of Ash. about them retiring them, and Sugimori saying, we're not doing love in Pokemon anymore because when Serena showed up in Journeys, we got death threats, and we're afraid that someone's gonna burn down the Game Freak offices.
Yeah. Yeah. People are like, and threatening to burn down an office since we fucking learned with the KyoAni crew. That's a real fucking threat, so...
Well, I don't think anyone actually threatened to do that specifically, but they were like, you know, KyoAni got burned down because of irate fans. We should probably be careful now.
Yeah.
And it's not funny that happened at all.
No, it's not. It's fucking sick and...
But it is really funny to think that anytime Serena comes up, Ken Sugimori just starts hiding under his desk in fear. I need something to get through to this girl.
Fia's just I need to figure out something to get through to this acoustic child.
Yeah. If only there was something sound-based I could do. Need something to get through to this girl. If only I could reach these kids! Hey, why don't you talk to me right now? What do you think about this guy?
Why don't you talk to her about the stamp and her fondness of the Grammarys?
I don't think. Oh yeah, I can talk to her about the stamp. And then there's this. I keep forgetting that stuff goes into my inventory.
Stamp.
Yeah, so this stamp.
She can talk. She can talk. She can talk. I can sing.
Can I play the piano anymore?
Why, of course you can.
Well, I couldn't before.
Very, listen to this song with us.
Makes sense now how they have one of their own commemorative stamps. But we know that the commemorative stamp is poison.
Yes, so don't let her lick it.
No.
Disappearing, reappearing, cutting apart, putting back together. They do it all.
Yeah, maybe you can keep telling me stuff like this, you know, about Zack and Valent, maybe.
Oh, sure.
Alright, better get asking before she changes her mind.
I don't go outside much. I like the pain here.
Why don't you like to go outside?
There's bad people out there.
Well, there's lots of good people, too. No, only bad people.
Actually, I should tell you, she was almost kidnapped once.
Kidnapped?
Since then, she's been well. You can see for yourself. She refuses to leave the house.
The kidnappers came in and indoctrinated her with autism. That's the real thing. Look it up. They gave her the vaccines and now she's dead. Literally dying, my little oomphy daughter.
Yeah, apparently she received something, a gift. From that client, actually. She won't tell me what it was. She got the stamp as a gift.
No, it's something she takes out with her whenever she goes outside. Anyway, enough about you. Tell me about the forgeries.
Oh yeah, I forgot to go. Father is really happy when I paid for him.
Yeah, but now she's an oofy. Her balls haven't dropped yet. So it's fine.
No, it's funny to keep the voice the exact same way.
Fine, we'll give her the voice and the pin slips and the way the writer held the pin, the pressure on the nib. That's what you call the little thing at the end of the pencil, the nib.
The nib. You can't say that on TV, but I'm saying it now. The nib.
I'm not on TV. They don't let me back after I wouldn't stop calling the nib.
The nib.
I used to have a friend group who loved talking about pencils. We called ourselves the Nibbas. We would walk up to each other.
I'm not
hand
I'm
high.
not having my audio around this at all. Hold on, now you can start talking. I'm not having my audio around this.
And we would say, "What's up, my Nibbas?" And then I got kidnapped. I don't talk to the Nibbas anymore.
Sent from the real client. Perfect. What's this about a good luck charm you received?
I can't talk about it. Eh? If I do, it won't work anymore. That's what I was told.
Yeah, but I really, really have to know. These guys keep summoning the seal. Oh no, you're summoning the seal of Orichalcos. Damn it!
I'm sorry.
No,
I
you're
know
not.
about the seal of Orichalcos, but like I can't.
We are all slaves to the chains of Orichalcos. The Leviathan will soon consume our flesh and by it our souls.
The seal of Orichalcomelos.
It's time to do him.
We haven't done that type of voice for a character yet. We should save that for the next one.
I would not be able to do that because of. I'm pretty sure that like the dialogue of saying like the things incorrectly. I could do it for Mr. Fister because that's just like riding a bike, but like to do the almost like a strong bad voice.
Homestuck, but yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. I don't. All I know is strong bad and the Homestar Runner and Trogdor.
Strong bad is more like this. He talks
Yeah,
about
strong
like this.
bad. How do you type with boxing gloves on? I am strong bad.
I do not do strong bad thing.
And Trogdor doesn't have a voice. He is just a dragon that terrorizes the countryside. Alright, we're done with her now.
You are the strong. Too bad.
Too bad.
Oh my.
So sad.
That was studio. Wait, did we not check see if we could unbreak her feathers?
It was what her gift is, and I didn't think I had, based on the evidence I have, like, I didn't see what it could have been. It wasn't the stamp or anything. It wasn't Mr. Hat. It wasn't Trucy's pendant, I don't think. I'll just try to Psylock him, and do I have anything that can break his next
Well,
lock?
no, we should just go to the future.
Yeah, we'll go to the future. Must be a path leading from the evidence to the truth. And that's what I'm going to find. To ask someone to take a life, even one not long for the slip.
Peace Wizard! Wizard of Peace!
Okay, I don't think I have any proof of danger yet, so no. We just go to we're going to the future. I'll be taking my leave now. Still have some work to do back at the office. And I guess I'll go back to my piano. Honestly, it's better when you aren't playing. This frigid culinary dungeon always feels comfortable. Later then.
Oh, this is like right before the Phoenix gets framed.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Do you know who I am? No, I'm sorry, you're... That's Zach Grammarly!
It's Grammarly, the gambler man!
Shit!
Oh, we got boomed!
We got fucking Schmeckledorf!
How How did we not fucking figure that out when we first saw him?
And he had the pendant with the picture of
And
Trucy.
it's
It's because he
69!
never caught me! God damn it! Everything's coming together in the worst way possible.
So should we leave? Okay, so here's a big question: should we leave it here because of that twist, or do we go? Because the other one will be. I think we're now down to 2.5 hours.
We're probably down by, based on how we normally pace, probably about 2.5 hours. But we have been on this for about an hour now, so I think we've made a lot of really good progress. Regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once they give me a point to stop, I will.
Oh fuck! Trucy's dad is dead.
Oh. I mean, we assumed that, but still.
Yeah, but now we know, and we know he was the fucking poker guy from the very beginning.
Yeah, and Kristoff killed him for some reason. Maybe to prevent his younger brother from getting fucked over? Man, this is just like when Iris's dead dad we found out was dead.
Wait, no, we know Iris's dad is the asshole.
You're right. Shoddy Smith, Shoddy Morange, or whatever. Right, like that was Zach Grammarly's non-kayfabe name was
Real
Shoddy.
name.
Yeah. Shoddy
Enigma.
Shoddy Enigma. Enigma balls! That's gonna be my Phoenix Wright case, guy you name. Enigma balls.
You cannot declare me guilty because I don't exist.
The entire trick was just him playing his music. Everyone started dancing, and he vanished. We'll see if this can't distract you.
You're Zach Grammarly.
Yes, the reincarnation.
Yes, the reincarnation
Sorry,
act of the century. Pity I only have an active one.
This must be a bad dream. In a sense, this guy ruined my life. Fuck you.
You there.
Ah,
We will play soon. Ready the room.
I will be preparing the hideout for you.
Are you really him? The Zach Grammarly?
Now I'm Shoddy Smith.
How many years has it been? 6?
Exactly 3 days from now it will be 7. I've caused you much inconvenience, I fear.
Yeah, you could say that.
Is she well, Trucy, I mean?
She's fine. I've got her working already. Hope you don't mind.
I hardly express my gratitude, but you have it. This is why I have come. That and to settle a matter of cards.
By which you mean poker? Those eyes, he's serious.
I despise losing above all else, and so I have decided I will win tonight no matter what it takes.
I know this guy's type and they're dangerous. Everything's about the competition. All else is secondary.
Perhaps we should take this time to talk while we can. I know you have much to ask me, and I you.
Alright. We'll do that next week, though.
What a fucking twist, though!
What a fucking twist. I am so glad we played Onward. This is such a good way to handle it. Let's see. Where's my fucking...
Also, turns out, he's bald.
No. Alright, we'll be back. With weapons. Where is my fucking save option? Oh. That may have been on the menu beforehand, and I just did not notice. We're in an investigation. I don't need to replay this. I can save here. Sorry.
Oh, the fucking plot twist, though.
The fucking
This
plot
is
twist.
great. I'm glad I'm actually paying attention to this, unlike Great Ace Attorney.
Yeah. Alright, just preparing for next week. Let's pull up our banger here.
Troop memory.
Lammerwar. Lammerwar. That was the blind bitch's name. This has been Funya Reaper Foundation, and we'll bye.